Good morning, Pueblo Academy of Arts.
I'm Enea.
And I'm Kiana, and this is your Phoenix Vision News for June 4th.
We hope you had a magnificent weekend.
Students, there are only 4 days left of school this year, but we still need to make sure you are rising and acting like a Phoenix at all times.
Our 8th grade Continuum will be on June 7th in the Phoenix Auditorium from 1:30 to 2:50 p.m., so don't forget to show up looking fresh. Also, afterwards, we will have a dance for the 8th graders in the gym.
Hey, Anna, let's give a round of applause to band, orchestra, and musical theater in the play. You guys did an amazing job. 7th grader students, our field trip is June 7th, so make sure your money is in and you're ready to go.
Students, make sure your locker is clean and looking nice for next year. It would be a huge help for the janitors.
Students, yearbooks are still available. Get a form in the office as soon as possible. Hey, Anea, what are you doing this summer?
I'm going to be watching Netflix, eating ice cream, and sleeping in as always.
Sounds nice.
Now, let's go check in with Gianna.
Good morning, Phoenix. I'm Gianna, and I'm asking teachers ways you can rise over the summer. So, Miss Goddard and Miss Scolari, what are some ways you can rise over the summer?
So, ways you can rise over the summer: getting involved in your community, going to our pet shelters like Paws, or
there's lots of different areas in the community that can always use help. You can always help your friends, your family members, your neighbors out, and just being good role models for anybody that you're around.
Miss Vanessa, what are some ways you can rise over the summer?
I think that students can stay involved with the communities and attend the libraries and do the reading programs, or volunteer in other activities through the YMCA or the PAC or Pueblo West Library.
Those are some good ideas. Thank you. You heard them, Phoenix. Have a great summer, and don't forget to rise. Now back to you, Enea and Kiana.
Thank you, Gianna. Have a great summer.
Let's see what's up with this week's sports.
Thank you, Enea and Kiana.
Hi, I'm Ashton.
And I'm Bella. And this is Phoenix Vision Sports.
We would like to congratulate all of our amazing Phoenix athletes for an amazing school year.
8th graders, have an amazing time with your high school sports. And new incoming athletes, this will be a great new season. On June 27th, there are free physicals at Southern Colorado Family Medicine.
And now to Eric with our Athlete of the Week.
Eric with Phoenix Sports here with our Athlete of the Week, Deshaun Butcher. So how long have you been playing soccer and who inspired you?
I've been playing soccer since I was like 6 or 7. And my friends Carlos and Santiago inspired me to start playing soccer.
That's awesome. What is your opinion on the soccer teams?
They're pretty good. Our team could have been a little bit better, if we tried harder.
What was your favorite game this year?
Playing against Alamosa.
That's nice. And how do you feel about making All-Star 2 years in a row and about making Stars and Stripes this year?
It feels good, that I know I'm up there, good,
Thank you. Sounds great. Keep working hard. And now back to you, Bella and Ashton.
Thank you, Eric. With Phoenix Vision Sports, I'm Bella signing off for the last time.
And I'm Ashton. See you next year.
Go Phoenix, fight hard, and let's bring home the wins. Now let's see what's up with this week's weather.
Thank you, Bella and Ashton. Hello, everybody. I'm Paul with your Phoenix weather report for this week. But first, your weekly weather joke. What does a cloud wear under their clothes? Thunderwear. And now, it's time for the weather. Monday comes in with a high of 93 and a low of 58. Tuesday comes in with a high of 97 and a low of 60. Wednesday, we get even higher with a high of 90 and high of 99 and a low of 60. Thursday, we bring it back down with a high of 97 and a low of 61. We finish up the week and the school year on Friday with a high of 92 and a low of 59. It will be an amazing week, so stay safe and have a great summer. And as always, you can check out our Twitter every morning for an updated weather report. Now let's go see what's going on with Gabby and Jakaya with the rise of the Phoenix.
Thank you, Paul.
Good morning, Phoenix. I'm Kaya.
And I'm Gabby.
And this is the rise of the Phoenix. Our students who participated in the plays last week did amazingly well. Way to represent your school.
The 7th grade field trip is this Thursday. Hope you have a fun time.
8th grade field trip will be Wednesday. We hope you all have fun and make sure to rise.
The 6th grade field trip is also this Thursday on the 7th, so be ready.
This was our last school news of the year. We hope you have a great and safe summer.
For Kaya, I'm Gabby, and this is the rise of the Phoenix.
Now back to you, Enea and Kiana.
Thank you, Gabby and Kaya.
And now it's time to go over to Justin on the Street.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Justin on the Street. I'm your host, Justin, and today I'm here with Mr. Putnam in his Brazilian culture class. So what will we be making today?
Today we're going to make a Brazilian candy called brigadeiro. 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 This is a very common treat at birthday parties in Brazil. It's also easy to make.
All right, so can you take us through how to make this?
Absolutely. So the main ingredient here is sweetened condensed milk. 1 can will do for about 15 brigadeiros. Since I'm making it for the whole class, we're going to be doing it in 2 different cans, 2 pans. Your second main ingredient is just some chocolate powder. And then you also need a tiny little bit of butter to put it onto the pan, and then later on to also put it into your hands. I'll show you that. But honestly, everything is very, very cheap. The thing is, it takes some hard work to make, and so we've recruited some students here too that are going to be sweating making these today.
All right.
All right. So the first thing you want to do is you want to take a little bit of butter, and I'm going to leave the pans on the heat so that the butter will be ready to melt. And once I pour the sweetened condensed milk into the pans is when the hard work begins. So the trick about the whole thing is you cannot stop stirring. If you stop stirring, you could mess it up because it'll get these little burnt particles in it, and then the texture won't be as it needs to be. So once I pour the sweetened condensed milk into the pan, I got to be ready for the work. And the way I'm going to do this is, in fact, I'm going to ask one of you guys to go ahead and put a timer on when I drop it, okay? And the timer is going to be for about 16 minutes, so I know how long I want to stir it for. One of the tricks you have to do is start in a low heat. You do not want to start in high heat. Okay, my butter's all melted, so I'm going to go ahead and pour the first one on. Emily, you can take over this one. And it's best to do with a wooden spoon.
They got the best soccer team.
For sure. How many World Cups Brazil got?
4.
I heard it.
5?
5. Yeah, we got 5 World Cup wins. When was the last time Brazil won the World Cup?
You told me this the other day at practice.
It's 2002. Brazil was the first country to win a World Cup after the turn of the millennium. Do you know who the World Cup final was against?
Germany.
In 2002. Germany.
I said it first.
Good job. Hey, it don't matter who said it first. I'm just caring you guys know about it. Yeah, it's good. And where's the World Cup this year?
Germany.
It's here.
Russia. World Cup this year is in Russia. In the U.S.? No, they're trying to get the 2026, I think, here.
Who are they going against here?
So World Cup works. You have 3 games on the group stage. Brazil plays Sweden, Croatia, and Costa Rica in the group stage. And then every game that you win is 3 points. And then a game that you tie is 1 point.
And the tree. Okay. Another fact is the name of Brazil was the name of a tree that was used to make dye for people to use and sell, which actually there are no more original trees of that. They were replanted, though, but they don't grow by themselves anymore. So.
Two hours later.
So when do you know it's ready?
Well, if you notice here, when I run my spoon through, I have a thicker consistency. Remember how runny it was in the beginning when I poured it into the can? Now I have this thick consistency. Because it's hot, it will continue to be a little runny. So what I'm going to do now is I have some plates that are almost ready, and I'm going to dump these into the plates, and then I'm going to put them into the fridge for, I don't know, maybe about 5 to 7 minutes so that it cools down a little bit before I begin the next process, the next and final process. But these are pretty much done. We're just waiting on our plates now.
So what is the next step?
All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour all of my brigadeiro onto a plate. And once it's on that plate, I'm going to spread it out. What I want to do is I want to increase the surface area so that it becomes cooler quicker. So I'm going to spread it out like this. And then I'm going to give it to somebody so they can put it in the fridge for me, please. Thank you. Yep, Michelle's doing the same on his.
So how long do you put it in the fridge for?
No more than 8 minutes, because if I do that, it's going to get too hard. I don't want it to become hard. I just want it to cool down a little bit, because the next process is I'm going to put some butter in my hands. And I'm going to spread it. I'm going to roll them into balls. And so I don't want them to be too hot to where they're going to burn my hand.
One eternity later.
So what are we doing next?
So now that the brigadeiro has cooled down on a plate in the fridge for approximately 5 to 8 minutes, what we want to do is we want to scoop it out into portions. We want to roll them into balls, put them through the sprinkles, and then put them into these little skirts. Could you get them? Here's how I'm going to begin. I'm going to start scooping from the side where it's the coldest. And I need a little butter in my hands. So I'm going to take that. And then I'm going to ask for you guys to scoop them and pass them on to me, okay? So just like that, I'm going to take it. I'm going to roll it in my hands into a little ball. Once I have it, I'm going to just dump it in. Go ahead and give me a bunch. Don't even do that. Just give me a bunch. There we go. Yeah, please try. Be our guests. Welcome to Brazil. Don't they? Super simple.
I would rate these solid 10 out of 10. What is yours?
10 out of 10. Stockton.
Well, thank you, Mr. Putnam.
You're very welcome.
For Just on the Street, I'm Justin. Back to you, Kiana and Enea.
Thank you, Justin.
With Phoenix Vision, I'm Enea, signing off for the last time. It has been a pleasure to bring the news to you.
And I'm Kiana, signing off for this summer. Have a fabulous, wild, and wonderful summer.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your